How we doing, everybody? We're hanging out here on the in Grand Turk on the Sunrise, and walking around Grand Turk, people kept talking about this YouTube channel, like the Gilberts or the Traveling Gilberts.
Yeah, and I said, who the hell are the Traveling Gilberts?
Who the hell are the Traveling Gilberts? They know in Grand Turk, but not sure. We'll find out.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
You can go to sleep.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit she can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar.
What's up, everybody?
I had to have a minute.
A minute.
Oh my god! I've not seen that baby. That was so sweet. Oh my goodness.
She thinks I'm just
Really
playing on my.
cheered
She
up
thinks
a
I ain't doing
little
nothing
bit.
on my computer when I'm sitting over there. She don't ever think I'm doing anything.
I love you.
Love
Thank
you.
you so much. That was so sweet. Gosh,
What's
almighty.
up, everybody?
Okay, they can see us and they can hear us. Hello, my lovely Meg.
What? Cool. I am so glad they came.
That was sweet. That's so sweet. Okay, now I'm like off. I got to go back to the shop because I'm off kilter now because I was not expecting that.
Well, that's what you do. You go up. Go top. Go top.
All right, let me turn this on. Is this
Push
on?
down. There it is.
All right. Hey, y'all. All right, it is Saturday night.
It is Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Saturday.
Crystal Baltimore was first.
She said I would be there. She wasn't even here when she was there. She said I'll be here and I'm there.
She was first.
Wasn't even a thing.
Controversial
Scott
cruising
said
is
he-
here. Hello. He said he ready
Ready
to
to
party.
party.
KY Travelers is here.
Is everybody getting that wild weather? Ooh.
Everybody's getting the wind, I think, a lot.
We're
But
getting a lot of it'll just come through for like 5 seconds and then it's gone. Then it comes in for like 5 good seconds. Well, ooh, we finna get something. I don't know what's going on. I know up north they get a lot worse than what we get. But anyway.
Yeah, there was tornadoes and so forth in Arkansas. I know that.
So
but
prayers to everybody. Y'all hunker down. Hunker down.
Carla McClendon is here.
What you
Hello,
say,
Carla.
Carla?
Artie. And I'm assuming Peg
I
is
say
here.
Brendan Tom, you said about over me. I think you did.
I did.
I didn't say, hey, Brendan Tom, how are you? I was talking, you know me. I get to
Yeah.
rambling. I get to talking, and there it is.
I got something for you, Brenda, if I remember this week.
If she remembers.
If I remember.
If she remembers.
If I remembers. Hello, Artie and
What you
Peg.
say, Artie and Peg? I know they're having a tough time right now. Man, we're
Yeah.
thinking about y'all. They lost their pet. Oh, Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank.
It makes me so sad.
But
I was like,
I know how it is. I know we've been through it. I told him we're still going through it sometimes. You know, used to, we would lay our plate down. You know how you lay your plate down on the couch and you go get you a drink? Well, you lay your plate down and say, watch my plate.
yeah.
Because you have to watch my plate because, and it's like, you do that sometimes, you catch yourself and like, it's tough. I know it's going to be hard. It's
It
hard,
is.
hard. Still hard.
Somebody else is here.
Who's here? It's Dave.
Dave is here.
Dave is here.
All right. Somebody else is here too. Yeah. I'm going to crack me a beer. You want one, boy?
I saw her in that intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her
Yeah,
blacked
you
out-
get to
blacked
see the
out
little
teeth.
blacked out teeth. Yeah, that was all good stuff. And it came so natural.
Did you crack you a beer?
I did crack me a beer.
Well, y'all ready to do a shot? I mean, we 7 minutes in. My
7
gosh.
minutes in.
7 minutes in.
Right
It's
here.
time. I do believe. Let's get it going. We doing the Southern Comfort again because I like it and it tastes just so good.
She over looking. I'm like, no, not that
Out
one.
of our
Not that one.
shot
Not that
glasses.
one. She's like, I'm gonna go Southern Comfort.
Cheers.
It don't hurt as hard as that proper or whatever. That one don't hurt quite as bad. But it does, it give you a little something. But it ain't like that proper. Whew.
It tastes so good.
It does.
It tastes good.
And before we say hey to every single body, I want to ask you a question. Well, since we talking about drinking,
What's the question?
everybody, there's a lot of people in here been on carnival ships.
Mhm.
Y'all been on carnival ships. I got a question. I have a question. Now, when we were on the Vista with Artie and Peg and Tom and Ron, and, all the crew, Dave, everybody. When we was on that Vista.
Yeah.
I went to the Red Frog Pub, and they had a flight of beer.
Mm-hmm.
A flight. And it was included in the drink package. You could get the little flight of beer, and I ain't had to pay extra for it. We're fixed to be on the Jubilee we've been on the Jubilee, but we're fixed to be on the Jubilee, and we've been on the Horizon, and we've been on Celebration and Mardi Gras. We've been on all these ships that have the
those
Pig
would be
and Anchor.
the same, yeah.
They have the Pig and Anchor Brew House. The Pig and Anchor Brew House. Now, some of them ships are so big, and some of them, the Horizon and Vista and all these other ones, we were on with other people, and all of them didn't have the brew house. But anyway, I was looking at some stuff today, and I'm looking at a menu, and they were talking about these piggybacks. Show them a little thing.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
this. So the pig's favorite spirits paired with 5 ounces beer back. So parched pig, smoked porter, and Buffalo Trace bourbon. So I'm
Right.
assuming you get like a little shot with it, right?
Right.
Or is it like a
Or like a
bowl-
little 5 ounce.
Or is it like a Boilermaker? Do they drop it in there?
Well, I mean, they hand them both to you, I'm assuming.
Parched Pig Toasted Amber and Bacardi 8. Parched Pig West Coast IPA and Herradura Silver. Is that
Yeah.
tequila?
I don't know.
Parched Pig Farmhouse Ale and Tito's Vodka. So you can piggyback these, but
Well, I'm just saying that's not like a flight, but I'm just saying you could get one of them. But I'm just wondering, can you get one of them and it be included in the?
in the drink
Right,
package,
in the drink
all that
package.
to get to that. Is
That's
that
what I want
does
to know.
anybody know if these are included in the drink package? And I mean, and since they're giving you 2, do they?
Well, I mean, as far as it went with the flight, they wasn't giving you so much. They were just giving you a few ounces here and there, and that's why it turned into one kind of thing because it was less than $15. It was $8.98 or whatever. Well, anyway, I was just wondering about these things with the piggyback, or if it's under a certain amount. Is it included on the drink package? That's all I was
Let's see if anybody knows. I went all the way to the bottom. I'm going to go back to the top, though, because I'll be getting lost if I don't.
But if anybody knows...
Joe just says he don't know, but
out.
he knows the Farmhouse Ale and Tito's Vodka sounds amazing.
They did sound like cool little combinations, but I was just looking around at stuff, and I was like, I wonder if that is included, because I would like to try some of those.
And they said, I'll just take 2
Exactly.
of each.
2 of each.
Are those on the shuttle to the airport, and is it free? Well, if you ride with the Gilbs, it might be. I don't know.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, how in the world? I wouldn't mind it. You know how Galveston is. Everybody knows how Galveston is with the drinking and all that. The first day is pretty much shot. There ain't no drink package on the first day. You got to wait till the second day. So anything you drink on the first day, you got to pay for. And I was just wondering about maybe the, little something before the ship.
Hello, Joe.
That's what I was thinking.
We need to speak to Joe. Hello, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Carnival's own house brews are coming from Lord Nelson Brewery in Sydney.
Well, I'll tell you, when we were on the inaugural of the Jubilee, which I will mention many a day. I love that. Especially since I was the first person to get a drink at Dr. Ink's ever.
Yep.
Ever.
And
I was the first one to get a drink.
Why didn't we do a big deal out of that?
And I was the
We're
first
no
one to
vloggers.
get a drink at the Alchemy. Very first. That was me.
But no, but it's not documented, so it's not real.
That's right.
And
That's right. But I'll always know.
Hey, Steve. We didn't speak to you either.
What's up, Steve?
Tom Beetle Bailey. Hello, my lord.
Tom said, I don't know.
He said he does not know.
He don't know.
KY said, let me check and be right back. That's awesome. Let us know.
She's going to fly to the Jubilee real quick.
Yeah.
And ask him. I don't blame her.
Hello, Carnival Cruise Addicts.
I don't
Were
know.
y'all here at the very
Don't
beginning?
drink
You're who the hell was on? We're like talking over each other.
There's was.
He said, I don't drink beer. Mama D thinks. Hello, Mama D. She said it's only 5 ounces of beer, so that should be included.
Yeah, but it comes with the other thing, too, though. The
But
shot
it is smaller than a regular beer, so
and a shot.
I bet it's not included. Stupid drink rules. But the flight was included. That's why we're thinking
That's what I'm
maybe it
thinking,
would
maybe.
be. I don't know. I'm real curious. We're going to find out for sure, and we're going to vlog it. If it's included, we're going to remember this time. Hey, Danny D. She said, smash that like button. Thank you so much, my love.
Well, one thing I'm doing this time around on this cruise that I haven't done before. Now, we are going to do some of the regular old, we're going to do this tour thing and the casino tour and all the things. We'll do the regular stuff. But I got about 7 things that nobody's ever done before.
Ooh.
I got 7 things that nobody has vlogged. Or at least not the way I would like to see.
People that we watch anyway.
Not people that I've seen. So I got these ideas, and they're a little different. They're a little risque, maybe. Anyway, that's why I'm researching some of this other stuff, and we're gonna put out some stuff. It's gonna be kind of cool. I think
It's going to be cool. All right, let's get back to the peoples.
Back to the people.
Back to the
peoples.
peoples.
That sounds like a what do you want to call it? A gospel song.
Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Teresa and Ronnie. The real captain is here. Danny says hello. Well, Danny, while Billy J is doing his premiere during the live.
The middle of the live.
I hope you stay. I hope you
during the
stay
live.
with us.
Not during the live. In the middle of the live.
I hope you stay with us, Danny. Stay with us. Don't
Yes.
support Billy.
Yes, Danny. Yes, Danny.
Hello, Billy J. Let me see. Happy Saturday, everyone. My
What's
lovely
up, Meg?
It's
Meg Vines.
Twiff
now.
is here.
It's Meg Vines now, right?
It's my lovely Meg.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Look at him. Ready to rock.
He's here.
And not only is he arting the frogs.
I heard he's doing llamas.
He's done a lizard or two out in his time, but he's doing llamas now.
Llamas was on my burner name.
I saw that.
I was like, what? I saw it, but
he said we're gonna double them up
hey.
tonight. We're gonna double them up.
That's right. That's right.
Funny.
let's see. I'm scrolling because I want to make sure I get everybody.
You didn't get Scott,
there
even though he
is-
was here earlier.
There
He's here
is ready to roll. There is
Ready to
Tom
roll
Beetle Bailey
time.
right there. Scott, Controversial Cruising. I did speak to him, but you probably didn't.
now.
Danny D is here. Steve Morales. And then I said, Rutabaga. God almighty. That got me so tickled. But anyway, hello, Steve Morales.
What's up?
Morales.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do for my grandkid whenever they get old enough. I'm gonna wrap them up a Christmas present or a birthday present. It's gonna be a rutabaga.
There's the noisy little camper too.
Nosy little camper. I'll tell y'all guys, I watch at night when I'm in bed, trying to get to sleep or whatever. I put on a little YouTube and I watch stuff like the 30 scariest camp encounters or the 30 scariest hiking videos or, whatever. It's Mystery Man, I think. It's got a little old skull face over here to the side. He talks. It's like animated, talks over to in the corner like he's talking, telling the story. But, yeah, I think about the nosy little campers. There's some nosy campers out there, too.
Y'all, those
I'm
things
gonna tell
are
you what,
awesome. If y'all don't watch those.
Sometimes they look, some of them they live put on, it seems like, but sometimes they look spooky. Spooky.
There is my new. There is Savannah.
What's up, Savannah?
Savannah Oliver. She is the mother of my she's the mother of my grandbaby.
Yep.
And if anybody in here has any really good remedies for heartburn, fill her in because the baby is suffering. Like she called me squalling. Throat's bleeding, mama. I'm like, you need cuspid night, yes.
I got these daggum animals.
Yeah, she's had some bad heartburn. So we're looking up everything. We're like, just, no pepper, no onions, no garlic, just the basics, the bland stuff. So she went to eat Mexican the other day and she's like, I just ate the steak and the shrimp, but she had like the worst heartburn that night. And I'm like, because it was cooked with everything else, babe. You got all that seasoning on it and the oil. And so she's having a rough time with that, but everything else is good. Everything is good.
Everything good.
All right. Let me scroll on.
I hope that baby pretty.
Well, I mean,
I do.
They're both pretty.
Well, I know, but sometimes two wrongs don't make a right. Two rights don't make a wrong.
So what if it's not pretty? What are you gonna do?
Ooh,
What y'all do with y'all's ugly grandbabies?
Yeah, they all can't be pretty. You sit there, they all can't be pretty. So you sit there and you just go, you like rock them and stuff. Like, ooh, baby, is she okay? And you look at them and you make them look at them. You make the moms look at them, the grandmas.
Let's see.
What are you looking at?
I was gonna show them a picture of Mama and Daddy to see if they thought they were gonna be pretty, but I don't.
Well, we know our kids are pretty. We don't know. We just don't know about the other.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Rooftop is here.
What's up,
Hello,
Rooftop? How that hip? I was wondering about that hip. Was it hip or leg? Ankle? What is it? Hip. Well, I guess I should ask Steve. Steve, how's that hip holding up? We lost her. She's gone, guys. She's on her phone. This is what I live with.
Hey.
This is exactly what I live with every day, all day. What are you doing over there? I'm on my phone. Hey, baby, did you hear what I just said? I was texting.
So there's Mama. I don't know if that's a really good picture. Oh, wrong way.
You can't see that.
Well, yeah, that's not really good. You can't really tell.
Where's
some more? Savannah, why are there no pictures of you and Harrison anywhere? My God, are you like embarrassed of him? He had long hair there though, but he has short hair now. Okay, yeah, you can't see it, but it's gonna be pretty. Hello, Rooftop. I'm back. Taste Try Trouble is here.
What's up, Beth?
The big Taste Try Trouble.
Tell you what, I was sitting there. I almost gave up YouTube last weekend before last, I think. I almost gave up YouTube. I was like, I got my cameras, I got my lenses, I got all my things, I got it set up. Chris puts out a doggone all the food on this ship. And I'm sitting there just looking at this video and I'm like, what the hell have I been doing? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Am I even a vlogger? No, I don't think I am. I think I'm just a dabbler or some shit. Because I was sitting there looking at this video and I'm like, little tear come out the corner of your eye. You know, you like, yeah, I ain't never gonna be this good. I ain't never gonna be like this. But anyway, check him out if you ain't never checked him out, man. He is doing some awesome things. Awesome.
I didn't see Paul, but hello, Mr. Malevolly Meg. Mr.
Husband, Mr. Paul.
Mr.
I love that.
Mr. Malevolly Meg.
Hey,
whatever.
distance makes the heart grow fonder, they say.
Kathy L is here. Hello,
What's up,
Kathy?
Kathy?
There he is. Maybe
What's
I missed him
up,
earlier. I don't know.
Maybe.
Peg and I thank you all for the kind word support with the passing of Frank.
It's the hardest thing in the world, Peg and Artie. We understand it's rough, and yeah, we think about you.
Yeah, for sure.
We do.
There's Cheryl one deck down.
Cheryl one deck down.
She's not going on the cruise. She said. Right?
Well, I think she's going to be on the next one next year, which they're doing on a royal ship. I think.
Oh.
But I don't know. It's been a while.
Lift up Peg and Artie. They said goodbye to their dog. Yeah, they did.
Absolutely.
Love the new intro. That was like, that's not going to be the permanent thing, but I'm like, I did not know that was there. And I'm like, oh my God, I was like, this is so sweet. Oh, I'm like, geez, he loves me. And I'm like, even through the skin, well, never skinny, but semi-skinny, and then fluffier, fat, and then long hair, short hair. He loves it all. He loves it all.
It's
all
like, good.
I mean, I'm looking at all those pictures. And I'm like, oh my God, like women change so much.
Well, I was actually doing a new intro. I was sitting there and I was like, I'm fixing to do a new intro. So we can have 2 or 3 that we can just kind of alternate around. And I got to doing some stuff and I got to throwing some things up. And I was like, and then I was looking for some music to go with the other thing. And I come across this music and I was like, I like this kind of, this is the country girl. I was like, I want to just do just Teresa instead of me. You know, I put a few little things of me in there. And I was like, well, I already had a lot of, I always put a lot. I try to make sure there's enough of both of us in the intros and stuff. And I was like, I'm going to kind of put some of me in there, but make sure she's in it too. So then that's what happened.
Yeah, sweet. Hello, Charles and Cindy. Hope y'all are doing well.
What's up, Charles?
Charles.
We will always have that bench with me eating that sushi right in front of you. We'll always have that, Charles.
Mm-hmm.
We'll always
Holy crap. I almost forgot you're back to your regular 10 a.m. noon DST time over here. We're at 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. non-daylight savings time. We're at 10 a.m. over there? That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's right. It's going to get hot here. It's going to get cold there. That's crazy.
Can you even drink with us?
He's like, not at work. Well, of course, it's Saturday. It's Sunday there, maybe.
Aaron is here. Hello, Aaron. Aaron Smith.
What's
happening,
Aaron?
The shirt tonight. Miss T, lovely as ever. Thank you.
Love the Millennium Falcon.
Millennium
and
Falcon.
all its little whatevers. Tells you all the little specs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you love those little.
I had to break this one out of the back of the closet. I was like, I ain't wore that in a while. Let me find something.
It was crazy in South Arkansas and North Louisiana today.
It was like yesterday. I told her, I saw a big old storm done come through. And she's like, well, did it rain? I said, yeah, it rained. She's like, it ain't nothing wet. I was like, the sun came out right after. And then today it rained, and I was like throwing some garbage outside, and I had to go out to the truck to get that lawnmower key. And I went out there, everything dry as a bone. Dry as a bone. It just got through raining.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's the wind.
The wind is rough. It's rough.
It is. Safe and sound in New Jersey. That's good.
That is cool.
There's a severe thunderstorm just a few miles away, headed our way. Yeah, this weather is kind of rough.
Mama, do you live in New Jersey? Does she live in Jersey?
Yeah.
Well, damn, I want to eat in Jersey.
Well, go
she
to
needs
her
to put
house.
us up for a night or two. I was like, shit, I want to do that. Shout out to the T-shirt cool. There you go. Amazing job, finding smoke. That's right. That's exactly right.
1 week till my birthday. I need a babysitter for Danny.
Yeah, 1 week from your birthday.
Because Danny does the same thing Ronnie does. He just stands behind and watches and messes with your mojo.
Well, no, what he is saying is Ronnie, he said, I need one for Ronnie because you can be gone next week. Next week.
I know, baby.
It's his birthday next Saturday.
I know, and he's going to be in Biloxi.
I know that, but I'm just saying you're not going to be here. That's why he said Ronnie and not Teresa.
He wants you to come to Biloxi, babysit Danny so he can gamble.
No.
Billy J set him straight.
It's too far.
Tell him. What the freak was that?
Too far, and I got to work.
Did y'all just see that? Do that again. Let's see if that was the can. Drink. No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What time is it? 7:25. I got to go back and watch that one. Did y'all see that? I saw that was crazy looking.
My guy.
Ann Henley, hello.
Well,
I hope you're doing
Ann.
well. Cruise Nuts is here. Hello.
Mike and Tracy.
Super Dave. Yep. Just Dave with that wonderful dome of a head.
That wonderful dome.
I think I'm probably a little behind, so I'm trying to get in. What you got to talk about, baby? You can talk while I'm looking. I'm scrolling. Talk. Keep them entertained.
You ain't shut up yet. That's the thing. He's like, keep on talking. Talking. No, well, you already talk about your trip for one thing. She's not going to be here next week. I'm debating whether to go live or not. Debating. I've heard some ideas and stuff. Somebody wanted to do it like a gadget, and I think suggested like a gadget show, or maybe I could go over some of my future vlog stuff, and I don't know. We will see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's going to Branson. She's going to Branson with her work family, I guess you would call it.
Yep.
And they're going to have a great time. I told you last week, I said I wish she would vlog some of it, but yeah, it's not going to happen. So we'll just have to hear about it the week after.
I'm going to try.
Maybe she'll give me a picture or two that I can throw up.
Yeah.
Maybe. Possibly.
I did some shorts last year before last, when we went to Dallas. So last year we went to Vegas.
Yep.
This year our
she went to Vegas, and undoubtedly her camera doesn't really work. She done like one thing at like a pizza joint, and I was like,
whatever.
Yeah, I didn't want to see that guy's pizza. But anyway.
Whatever.
Y'all go ahead.
And so this year's Branson. So if we make our goals again this year for 2025, next year it's going to be New York. I've never been to New York, so I'm super excited about that. Of course, make my goals. I mean, what? Of course we are. Anyway, so if we don't go to New York, we sucked. But so we have we're going to go see an illusionist. I believe that is Thursday. So we're leaving Thursday morning. We're going to go see an illusionist Thursday night. We are going to the Haydales, I think it is. Their show. I don't even know what else is on the agenda, but we're staying in this lodge, this enormous lodge.
I think there's like 14 of them going, so it's gonna be a lot of folks doing a lot of things.
It'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. Duff fam. Days here.
Days her.
If they're still here, they're probably like going, would they get on with the doggone show because it's 7:30 and they ain't done nothing but say, hey.
Well, we like to say hey to everybody. Hi,
Aaron. Well, we did have that real neat song to start with, and we ain't gonna fast forward through that.
Well, isn't that cool?
The Amazing Grace, maybe. Ready with my shot of milk of magnesia.
That's right.
Told y'all.
That's right. Get your shot ready. She's like, oh, here it is, the chalky mess. It's so chalky.
Okay, I'm lost now. All right. Y'all best hit the thumbs.
She got a little more brave or whatever. So she got that. She got married that morning. She get a little snappy with the head too.
Best hit the thumbs up. That's how she did it just a while ago. She's in their polo.
Did I even tell Meg and Paul the story? I'm sitting there, and Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, I get up and I watch the YouTube stuff. And a lot of times, Beth and Chris, I have something come on 7. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening, and I'm like to listen to the thing. And even if it's the podcast, I'll listen to it and I'll do some of my work on my computer. And I messed around there and I saw Viso Travel. Just saw his emblem. That's all it was. It's just an emblem. And it said live in the corner. And I'm like, Viso don't never go live for nothing. So I go on, I see what Rafi's up to. So I hit the button and I see Paul standing here with a preacher. And I'm like, what is Paul? Is Paul doing what I think he's doing? And then all of a sudden here come Meg, and I'm like, There it is.
And then I went back to try to find it, and it wasn't there. So, but Bezo has it on his channel.
Yeah. So it took it was just the coolest thing. It was kind of meant to be because I caught the whole thing. That was what was cool about it.
I didn't. I was asleep.
But it was neat. It was neat.
Hey, Anthony.
What's up, Gator?
How are ya?
I see the Florida Gators are in the Final Four of the college basketball deal. Got that 7'9" boy. I don't know if he starts or not, but 7'9". I mean, he just stand flat-footed, just dunking the ball. That's just
crazy.
nuts.
Do you think Carnival will ever include the drink package on their private islands like Royal?
Nope. I'm going to tell you what, I've heard John Hill say it a billion times. Nope. He ain't going to do it. They ain't doing it. They ain't even planning to do it. I have seen people just blunt ask him on them little question thing. I don't know how they do it. You know how they ask him all the questions. He like, nope.
I just wish Carnival would stop with the 15. So just like when we do on Royal, like Ronnie likes to get that pina colada with that bourbon floater. And
no, it ain't it's a dark rum.
Dark rum floater. Anyway, you can't do that on
No.
Carnival because you can't get both of those drinks at once. It's like it doesn't even make sense, you know.
Well, the thing I liked about the Royal,
even if you pay for it yourself, they won't let you.
No, the thing I liked about the Royal, and it wasn't like we abused it or drank more than 15. Let's just get that out there too. The thing about it was especially when we went to like that Schooner bar, I sat there and there were so many beers, just regular beers that I had never tried from all over the world. And it's sitting there, and you can order one and you can take a sip of it, take you a little sip, and you go, whew, that's rough. And you just get another one.
Yeah.
It was like, I know that seems wasteful, but it's still, we paid a pretty good bit for that drink package.
Yeah.
And it was like, you could try stuff, if you didn't like it, just get something else. And you didn't have to wait 5 minutes. You didn't have to wait or any of that kind of stuff. And we wouldn't throw down, we weren't falling down drunk or anything like that. It was just, it was a neat thing to have. I mean, it really was.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like they didn't make their money. That's just to get that out there. It ain't like they ain't making all their money off them doggone drinks.
Yes.
Calm down.
Yes. Because I don't think most cruisers are hitting that many drinks anyway. I mean, there are some, obviously, but.
That one little girl, whoo, let me tell you this story.
You done told this story.
I'm going to tell it again. Majesty of the Seas. We get on the boat. I've seen the videos of us up there on the up on the top deck. We're watching the sail away. We've had a few drinks. We're watching them over there. Remember about the ice cream? Making a little bit of ice cream cone. I remember all that. Anyway, we're watching sail away. We've been drinking. We was on that boat at 10:30. I kid you not. We was on that boat 10:30 in the morning. Come sail away time and all these different things. We went to the Schooner bar. We eat lunch, all this kind of, we go, it's like 12. We on at 10:30 at 12. We in the Schooner bar, and we sitting there getting a few drinks. We having a good old time. Dude, they had to bring a wheelchair in for this girl that was sitting at the bar.
I'm like, she had to started drinking that morning when she got up.
She was so bad off.
And then she didn't want to get in the wheelchair, so they're like pushing it behind her because she's like,
yeah, they're
like two on the side of her, and then the wheelchair's behind her. So like when she falls, which I'm sure
finally
she did.
she plopped. She did finally plop when they got her on out of there, but boy, she was 3 sheet to the wind from the get go. So you are going to have them people, but.
Joe said apparently he is drinking, and he ain't drinking that beer that tastes like cat urine, like the U.S. be drinking.
Hey. We know what happens with that doggone Guinness, though. Rough. That stuff's strong. It's strong. Let me ask you this, Joe. If you're still in here, let me ask you: do the Australians drink their beer the same way the English drink their beer? Because I've been to England. I haven't been to Australia, of course. But me and I've told this story. Me and my sister went to the pub. And we're sitting there waiting on my mom and my sister and my brother-in-law to come to the pub with us. And because his car wasn't big enough. So he dropped us off, went back. Anyway, the warm beer, man. Warm beer. It ain't cold. It's like ice is against the law or something in England. They don't give you ice for nothing. You ask for it, they're going to give you like a chunk. Drop it over in your stuff. But anyway, do y'all drink that warm beer? Or is it cold? That's why I would like to know.
is cold.
It's cold.
When
I like
is your
it cold.
Jubilee trip? It is in October.
October 25th.
It is the Beach Please group cruise.
Beach Please.
That we are going
Their
on.
inaugural first alone group cruise. Yep. Midget time.
What's that about?
I don't know, but it sounds funny. Anyway.
I don't even know if I'm I'm here.
Just to tell you this from last weekend or weekend before last, they actually had midget wrestling come to West Monroe. I wanted to go so bad.
He said, "I'm here.
I'm here."
I'm not in no.
And before anybody gets all politically correct with me, that's what it was called. It wasn't dwarf wrestling or nothing like that. It was midget wrestling.
He said, "I can't help they schedule my premiere during your live."
What kind of power you got, Billy? What kind of power do you have? Damn.
We don't care. We're just playing. Billy,
you're supposed to be
Billy
a
J,
captain.
are you going to win tonight?
You're supposed to be a captain, Billy.
Billy J always wins, Annie. There's nothing like it. Thank you. I would have been on that cruise, but booked another during that time. Ah, man.
Yeah.
He said, now you guys are making me want the 12. Wanting the December 26, 2029. Now, bugger.
No, December
29th,
2026.
Okay, that's what I said. Bugger the well over 12-month wait until the cruise.
Does arrive.
Bugger the
Damn.
well.
Bugger.
No, that's British.
Bugger.
Bugger the well over 12. No, that's not right. It's 15 minutes in and you're losing valuable time on the opportunity to hit the thumbs up for free. Y'all best hit it now. She said that nicely.
So if that was 15 minutes in, that was
I'm
7:15, so that means
going.
you're 15 behind.
I'm scrolling. Those grandkids won't be happy with any rutabaga unless you wrap it in money.
I know that's true. Let me tell you, Ian, a cool thing about Christmas time is you can wrap anything up, and they love to unwrap it. So it could be a sweet potato. It could be a box of cereal. It could be a spoon. It could all be good. And I'm telling you, that's what they're probably going to get until they about 3, 4, when they can really understand what's going on.
Yeah, whatever.
A box.
What's Ronnie drinking in his koozie this evening? You know what he's drinking? Cat urine.
Cat urine, Bud Light.
Danny D said 20 days till I see my big bro, his soon-to-be wife, 22 days till the shower, 53 days until I fly out for the wedding, 55 days until the day of the wedding, YouTube meetup in 113 days in Orlando.
What's going on in 113 days in Orlando?
I don't know. I want to go beat up at the
I ain't
YouTube
heard
meeting.
nothing about no 113 days in Orlando.
Just as long as the baby doesn't come out looking like a Ronnie type.
I was a gorgeous baby. Just keeps you out. I'm gorgeous now, but as a baby, I was.
Teresa, you live with them. They can't all be perfect.
I'll tell you, my mama was always scared to death. Now we're talking about 70s and 80s. My mama was scared for me to do anything by myself because I was so damn cute. She just knew somebody gonna snatch me up, and that was before the snatching started snatching. But they wanted to snatch. She said,
Water mixed with baking soda for an adult. 2 tablespoons in a glass of water does it for me. A baby, I'd say a teaspoon in a bottle of water. I actually told her that, and she did use that. She's still got to talk to her doctor, but I mean, it didn't matter. Tums wasn't cutting it.
Yeah.
They do have her on Prevacid, but twice a day. But Pepsid, whatever it is.
I don't know what Prevacid is. What is that?
Prevacid, that's an acid.
Is it?
Yeah. Anyway,
I think Pepsid though.
I don't know which one it is. Anyway, but I did tell her that as well because I used to use that too, and she said it has worked better than the Tums. So she has done that, but she's just gotta stay away from the stuff.
The stuff.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Exactly.
Keep in mind they have another Beach Please cruise in October of 2026, so keep that in your thoughts.
We have
these nuts,
and I'll be honest. The only thing about that one that kind of gets me intrigued is the royal business. And what ship is that on though? I don't remember what they said.
She can't be more pretty than my granddaughter.
Exactly. See, Tom.
Not.
No, that's what I'm saying. Everybody, everybody got the prettiest grandkid. Why ain't we got more pretty kids out here then? There's not ugly people in the world.
He's talking about when I was searching for the picture squirrel. I mean, I can't help it. I have ADHD. Yeah, it's like it's a sickness.
I'm gonna tell you guys. This is what happens. I'll walk into the kitchen, refrigerator just be open. She gone. I'm like, where's she at? I go back there. She's taking a nap.
That's not true.
It's kind of that bad. You in the bed, baby? Was you? Because you got a Diet Coke sitting on the counter with the lid off of it and a cup about that full, and you're like, was you gonna drink that or?
Well, I was
you just laying
tired.
down?
I was tired because while I was waiting on the fizz to go down, I went and swept and mopped, cleaned the bathroom, made up the bed, and then I ended up
And I
in it.
said, "Whoo, I'm gonna go to bed." And then we got one of them refrigerators that goes beep beep.
You know how
beep,
long it
beep.
takes for fizz to go down? That is like an insufferable amount of time.
It says beep 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 beep.
All babies are beautiful, especially when they're your grandkids. Exactly.
Well, baby gorillas are pretty. They are. They're cute. Cute as anything. They are just so cute. Baby gorillas are so cute. And then all of a sudden they turn into, you know.
Nana said, I haven't posted on social media in like 2 years. Do your thing, girl.
Yeah, from that Snapchat.
Attention,
we
everyone.
blocked from.
Attention, everyone. Teresa is back. Teresa is back.
Yeah, not really.
Y'all got jokes. And he
Yeah,
doesn't
when she
have
get down
one.
on that phone, it's over.
TV does not belong in a master bedroom. 2 things happen in the bedroom: sleeping and hip cracking. Ronnie, the new hip is holding up like steel. Because it is.
That's what I wanted to know, my brother. That's what I wanted to know.
Said, hip is coming along. I'd rather have a miraculous recovery than have to work so hard at physical therapy, though. But I improve daily. That's awesome.
I like Steve answer better, Ruth. I'm going to just tell you, I liked his answer better. And let me tell you, even though it didn't show up on that polo that I've watched that polo, I have watched that 18 minutes worth of polo. Took me 3 days to watch it, but I did watch it. And I love your shoes, Steve. Love them. I want some so bad.
I haven't seen the shoes.
Oh, they squeak. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They are like basketball shoes on a court. He can just sit there and she's talking, and you hear, and you see her go.
Anne said, please be sure to hit the like button for Ronnie and Teresa, because if you don't, I will murder you in your sleep. Oh, I will not do that in your sleep.
She won't.
Because I didn't mean to say that.
You can't
Because
threaten people. Good God.
that was a joke, YouTube. I didn't mean to say that. I did it though. I did it. He says, rooftop, slow and steady does it with your recovery for the hip replacement. My dad had one in 2011. He was back at work within a fortnight of having it, when he should have been taking time to heal. Mm-hmm.
It's the same way with
She said, yep, going
like
2026.
like rotary cuff surgery and all that. I had it and I was out like 2-3 months with for my job. A buddy of mine, Kobe Elmore, he had the same surgery. He was back in 4 weeks. It was amazing. I was like, dude, what in the world? He's like, I'm good. So you never know. It's got a lot to do with your age. It's got a lot to do with your, I guess your athletic, whatever. I mean, how good a shape you're in, all them kind of things. It really does.
Wit and wisdom from the feed. No fooling. What's the worst thing about owning a dog?
You know that's right.
It 100% is. You got that theme song music yet?
I'm still looking. I'm going to just be honest. I'm looking.
Hello, my people. F you too. Just joking. Love y'all. What he was saying was,
What are you talking about?
he said, hello, my people.
What does F you do mean?
Fully love you too.
What are you talking?
I don't know. Maybe we missed him. Hello, Kelly and Tammy.
Anyway, Kelly and Tammy, how was them ribs and the baked beans and the green onion sausage?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I ain't watching?
10 a.m. ain't gonna stop me from drinking. I haven't even started drinking at 7 a.m. Albeit I was drinking cider at the time.
Cider.
Lord. It rained for 2 days. Snowing heading our way into.
I heard El Paso, I think, has already caught a bunch of doggone snow.
But they're not on that side of Texas, are they?
I don't know.
Where y'all at?
I don't know.
Okay.
Amarillo?
Orb. Yeah, that was that one orb that I saw. I looked away. Okay, it was what, 7:25? Is that what I said?
I have no idea.
I'm like so far behind. I'm so sorry. Brenda said the orbs must be sleeping tonight. No, that one was like impressive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back and.
But the one ain't near about like the other two.
No.
Last 2 weeks has been a little nuts.
I saw the orb TV in delay, so I got to see it. That was like just weird looking how it did. I'm gonna have to go back and see if it looks weird.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday, Billy. Hope you win that Jeep.
I hope you do too, Billy.
But Ronnie, you're doing the live with the gadgets, including the big stick. They all want the big stick.
We are fixing to do some stuff with that big stick, to be honest with you. I've got a few things going on.
I went back and looked. Orb.
Orb.
I went back and looked too. Orb. I'll be heading off to town soon. Got to go wash our car, so it's off to the car doctor for a service administrator. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day.
Absolutely.
Since it's
Joe.
Daytime there.
He said it was tomorrow.
Guessing you can't insure in Arkansas. I absolutely can, Meg. I can. I can ride in Arkansas.
Can you now?
Yes, I absolutely can. 318-728-9663. Call me.
Well, go back and look at that number.
Yes, I 100% can. Going to see some night driving footage from the air. It will be epic.
Night diving. Ooh.
I said driving. Whatever. Teresa, does your insurance company just sell State Farm or other insurance as well? Just State Farm.
Yeah.
State Farm is State Farm, so we do not offer any other coverage. There's a company called Gainsco, but it's really for like high risk drivers that some of the states offer. State Farm offers it through Gainsco when we won't ride
like
them.
a multiple.
Because if you're high risk, we just say like,
no,
sorry, you ain't eligible with us, boo boo. But it's they do it. But they're probably expensive. I don't know. Stop what you're doing. You ignored my warning. Hit the thumbs up now. It's only free for 14 more minutes.
I'm actually a moderator in a couple of groups, and you know what I do? I just randomly just time people out. I'm just random, and he's like, "Why are you timing me out?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't think you hit the like button." It's funny.
Ann was saying I got to go to their wedding too, and I didn't even leave my house.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Ooh, the older age, love it.
The older age.
Older age, love it. I don't know what that means.
He loves the older age.
You did Mike, but hello again. I don't know what y'all don't know what y'all talking about. It was meant to be, so Rafi saw Rafi go live and sent it to my family so they could watch us as well. Oh, that's awesome.
It is awesome.
Cindy loves Kiss on the Lips, and I'd never get her out of the bar if they didn't have a limit. Well, I mean, there's not much alcohol in those.
No, the few bars that we've went to, I said a few, the many bars that we've went to, it seems like the Carnival menu, which is on like the Atrium Bar, Tides Bar, those kind of things, those you're not gonna get. They're not worth the money. I'm gonna be honest. We get on the ship. Of course, we get a Miami Vice and a Cosmo. That's what we do at the Atrium Bar. But those bars, you need to go to bars like Alchemy. I know the Marina Bar on one of the, I think it was the Jubilee. Maybe the newer bars like the Fortune Teller, Dr. Inks. Those are specialty deals, and they have a little kick to them. You really, if you go to like those steakhouse bars, those kind of things, man, be careful.
Be careful.
And then Alchemy, of course. And I think those, if you're a drinker, I'm not saying we sitting there, wow, we got to maximize my drink package because I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm just saying if you want a better drink or a better drink experience, go to some of them other bars rather than those.
They said MSC will bring you two at a time. They have no problem doing it. They even asked, do you want to?
Well, I'll tell you, if Chris and Liz is in here, Chris and Beth are in here, they would know. They've been on MSC many a day. And they love it. They do a podcast and all those things. They'll let you know.
Well, I mean, we're not talking about the alcoholics. We know.
I can't wait to get on the doggone ship.
I don't care. You can hit your 15.
I tried to talk these two to get in on that Beach Please group cruise, but they already had plans. But I was like, can't you cancel your plans? Can't you cancel and go somewhere? Come on over.
She said, "You give me a number and I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna get my money's worth." Do you do that at the buffet too?
I've only hit it a couple of times in my day, but I haven't missed out. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't missed out because Teresa, she very seldom ever hits hers. But if I'm gonna do something like, I say, a spiked milkshake at the Java Blue, I thought, Teresa ain't drinking or something. I said, go get me a little shot of Bailey's.
Yeah.
And go get me, and I'll throw a little shot of Bailey's in there with my milkshake. Or if, like when she was talking about the pina colada, if she ain't drinking and I get a pina colada, I said, go get me a dark rum shot.
He can hit his because he will drink throughout the day. I don't because I will go to bed. I can't.
Because she'll go to sleep.
I will. So I don't. So I only drink in the evening and then I don't.
And that's what I kind of like about the casino. That's what I kind of like about the casino, because you know how sorry the casino bartenders are. Let's don't say sorry. Let's just say how slow they moderate. They moderately. You come around and say you need a little drink, and then she's over there drinking. She'll be you gotta sip on it.
Yeah.
Because you can't just sit there and guzzle it down and say, "Oh, I want another one," because it's gonna be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and that's when you go over and you hit your wife up and you say, "Give me that card."
I'll share with friends.
I love a good casino.
I don't do that because you're not supposed to.
But I like a good casino bar because you can take her card, go get her a drink, those kinds of things. She's not going to drink a glass of wine in 5 minutes. And you go back up there and you get another little something, and it works out.
Look at Savannah. They write for Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, and Mississippi. That is correct. So if you live in Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, or Mississippi, call me, especially for our supplemental health insurance policy. It is the freaking bomb. I'm telling you. You need to call me. 318-728-9663. All right.
Okay. It's the insurance show. The insurance show.
I am passionate about it. I do love it. Wheelchairs, not just for the handicapped anymore. Nope. True. He said, hell freaking no. We drink our beer cold. Those cray palms drink their beer warm. They are insane drinking warm beer. Warm beer makes you drunk faster.
Well, I was just kind of wondering, because didn't they own y'all at one time? Is what I'm saying. Didn't they own y'all? I was just wondering if some of that little English stuff didn't slip over.
Warm beer is normal in most of Europe. Germany usually serves room temp. Well, if anyone needs to walk to your cabin after having a few too many, I'll be glad to be the designated walker. I can't drink with the stupid medicine I take now.
Well, Ann, have you seen those little leashes that they put on little kids, where they put a wrist thing on you and it's like a bungee cord? I might need to.
Bud Light is better than that other beer that we used to brew. They then sold to the Palms and they sold it back to us.
What is it?
I don't know. My Rare Syndrome conference, it ends on Sunday, and I get to meet Celix Journey.
That's what she's talking about.
Maybe Miss Meg if she has work down here. Oh, that's awesome. That'll be fun. Congratulations, everyone. You hit the thumbs up. Bully newcomers to the stream nicely until they hit it.
Well, there you go.
Bully newcomers to the stream.
Loved it. She bullied them.
Bully newcomers to the stream nicely till they hit it.
Right.
I had to read it correctly because I read it completely wrong. Let's see. Joe, we only announce the trips we plan to share content on. The others, we don't share footage or pics with others. Ooh. Cruise nuts. You doing some secret stuff?
He's talking about secret cruises.
I think she said Symphony of the Seas, right?
Symphony of the Seas. I haven't been on the Symphony. I've been on the Harmony, and that's it. I've been on the Harmony and the Majesty. I don't even think the Majesty is the ship anymore. It was basically a canoe with a Lido deck, and we had to paddle our butts back in from Key West. But I did like that little ship. It's the smallest ship we've ever been on, and I think there was a steakhouse, a Johnny Rockets, and a buffet. That was it.
I love that ship though.
The schooner bar was right outside the casino. I mean, there was here's the schooner bar. You walk through this little passage, casino. And the buffet, excellent. It was, and I've been on the Harmony. I've been on some big Carnival ships. I've been on little Carnival ships. That buffet on that little old bitty Majesty of the Seas was probably the best buffet I've ever had. Mm-hmm. Everything was great. It was hot. The crab, not the crab, but what was it? Clam chowder. That clam chowder, man, that bowl, I said, just want to chip it open.
Mhm.
God, it was so good.
And how long does it take a fridge to beep? Nobody asked that question.
It takes about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Tom.
Tegan and Nick are already making plans for the Who the Heck Are the Traveling Gilberts. I hope you're still going to have them.
Well, I'll tell you what, and we do it this way now. You could just send one in any old time. You get the hankering. All of y'all, actually. Anytime you get the hankering, throw one in. And who knows if it's good enough, if I like it.
We'll probably save it, though.
We'll send you
new
a
content alert. I'll be filming some new content the next few months. Friends of mine took delivery of a brand new Volvo.
Ooh,
Nice. Do you have a channel? Do you have a YouTube channel? If you do, put it up there.
absolutely.
Or somebody
Or
put
one
it
of
up there.
the moderators can throw it up there.
Yeah. I am filming the new coach alongside existing coach. I got some night diving aerial footage coming out soon, and my new next Monday video either will be awesome drone footage of divers at night underwater. That's super nice.
Drone footage, divers underwater. How you do that?
Thank you, Tom Beetle Bailey. But we do have one thing that we wanted to pull. She's not in here tonight. I haven't seen her. But one of my really good friends has a channel, y'all.
If you have not subscribed to this channel, because it's brand spanking new, she has an intro video and a recipe video. That's it.
And she is like got the sweetest disposition. I told her, I'm like, food, everybody loves it. It's going to be great. They're going to do it, and they're going to watch you. They're going to subscribe. So if y'all do not know about this channel, please go subscribe. It is Holly Ayers with the good hair. Home Cooking with Holly. I love her little logo. It is so cute. I think that somebody helped with that. Where beginners learn the basics and seasoned cooks find fresh inspiration. And she is Italian, y'all. I know she doesn't look it, but she is. So, there's that. So y'all go to Home Cooking with Holly.
Yeah.
If anybody can find that link and put it in the chat, that would be awesome.
It would. And the thing is with Holly cooks elaborate meals anyway. Not really elaborate, but I mean great meals. She cooks a lot of things and a lot, just about every night. So I mean, she's.
It did, Kathy. That's what I was seeing, and I thought, well, was it the bottom? Then I realized he had the koozie on. I thought it was the bottom of the beer can, but he had the koozie on. That's why I made him do it again, just to make sure it wouldn't repeat it. It was crazy.
I've had the koozie on many a day.
We has a nice day in Oregon today. 70 and no rain. Rain on Sunday. Got my yard work done today.
It's hot as heck here. It's 80-something degrees. We're supposed to be high of, 59 tomorrow or something. I guess something's supposed to come through later on tonight, but as of right now, it hasn't.
He says, so sorry, my beer was talking. Didn't mean anything about what I said. Sorry. That's okay. That's okay. Because you said that. Ronnie gets the fingers.
These nasty New Orleans shop fingers. I hate these things.
Does your company insure women if they're worth it?
If they're worth it and their hips work.
And the hips work.
And they ain't got tore up by some Spanish dude on the side of the road. You know how it happens. Quit! You're so rough.
Sorry, son of an insurance agent here. You got to have a line of auto insurance for those with tickets and DUIs. No, we don't. We do not, because we is State Farm.
Yep.
We say you ain't good enough for us, buddy.
Well, I'll tell you what there, Steve Morales.
We don't offer the SR22.
Steve Morales. We're gonna have a good time on this ship, brother. And Dr. Inks will be in our future. Past Daniel Field up like he ain't know.
Hey, Daniel.
What's up, Daniel, with the good hair? Dan has had the good hair. I seen you on Facebook, Daniel. Dan's had the good hair for a long time.
He really has.
I think he had like a couple of sisters or something in the background. Dan had the best hair.
Buffet,
he had the best hair.
She said, I get my drinks worth, but buffets are a ripoff. I don't eat a ton unless I'm hungry.
I'm going to tell you what. The Majesty of the Seas was great. The reason I jump for these things, I'm going to tell you, it ain't because she's touching my face or nothing. It's because she's touching my face with these nasty-ass things that we got in New Orleans on the side of a road, basically.
No, he did not.
You know that one little place where everybody touching everything? This thing here ain't never been washed.
And I've never washed them, and I'm not going to.
They ain't never been washed. They ain't going to tell them what in the world's on them things.
Uh-huh. It's been like 2 years.
I don't care, but it's been over there. But don't be touching my face.
Whatever.
Goodness.
Whatever.
Goodness.
MSC has a lot more relaxed about drinks.
Well,
Shot of Bailey's.
I'm going to tell you, if I get on one of them doggone MSCs, I'm telling you, I'm going with Chris and Beth. And I'm going to go on there and I'm going to let them show me what's what. But I'm going to tell you, it's probably going to cost me a lot of money because I be liking this yacht club business.
We can't afford Chris and Beth.
Well, I'm just saying, this yacht club business, I'm kind of liking it.
So I usually don't get the drink package. I've had up to 20 beers in one day, but I maximize my day. Up early, stay up late. Now I don't think I can stay up late.
Ooh, I'm late and then early getting up.
I always find the fastest casino bartender. Last cruise, I drank one drink for a 12-day cruise, but it was for, well, I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to get the drink package, but hello, lovey. I give the staff a good tip on first drink and say, bring me another one every 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Don't try, travelers!
Hey, what's up, Denise?
You slipped in at 7:51. Look at you.
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock, but I'm not done. Teresa gonna meet her quota tonight. I only have one.
Yeah, no, he's talking about the insurance.
Oh.
She's gonna eat your quota tonight.
Oh.
That's funny.
Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas.
There's a lot of them up in here.
318-728-9663.
There's a lot of them up in here.
Sorry, I need renter's insurance. Yep. I can write that.
I'm a State Farm girly.
Yep, I can write that. But you can transfer your stuff too if you choose to do so. My love.
You know.
Yeah. Yep. Arclatex Miss is what they call it in the car sales. I can get one of those leashes for you, Ronnie.
Well, I'm gonna need one, Ann.
She said, "Waving."
The what was the one you just put up there? The Arclatex mix or whatever.
Arclatex Miss.
That reminds me, guys. We I know Lovey was in here a while ago. He's over at the other one, but anyway, we do have some stuff coming up, and I think.
Oh, hello.
I think my next long weekend, we're going to try to make a trip that way. And it is kind of horror based a little bit. And it's, we're going to get up early in the morning on like a Saturday or I don't know if she takes off Friday or whatever. Anyway, we're going to go over to Falk, Arkansas, which is that's where the Boggy Creek Monster was. That's where the Boggy Creek Monster is, over in Falk, Arkansas. And then we're going to slip over to Texarkana, where the town that dreaded sundown was actually, it was a real thing back in the, 40s? I guess it was, 40s, 50s, wherever. I think it's 40s, right after World War II. But anyway, we're going to slip over there. We're going to do those 2 vlogs, and we're going to get those ready for you. And that's going to be pretty sweet, I think. I've always wanted to do it. And anyway, if you want to know a little something.
The savings one? No, it pays money directly to you. 318-728-9663.
Anyway,
right,
that's some of the stuff we do have coming up.
Anthony shared it. Joe Hupp. There he is. All right, y'all. I guess we're probably out of time. There she is. There's home cooking with Holly.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I heard the kids discussing your video the other day, so I'll be happy to tell them you're now accepting videos.
Sure.
Yeah.
Any old time, man. We would
thank you, Danny.
Encourage everybody to send one in. That's for sure.
There's Anthony did it too. Oh man, the bottom just fell out. It's not even doing anything here. The tentacle fingers. I got Holly and I got Joe. So
there you go.
Very good. I bet she could put my crawfish gumbo to shame, and I made my own roux. Ooh, if you made your own roux, baby, I mean, what was it good?
Well, I'm gonna
was
tell
it
you
good
what.
though?
I'm gonna tell you what. Next time you spell that roux, ROUX, just letting you
I
know.
hate those fingers.
They are rough. They're rough. But we're gonna bring them on the cruise so we can
so I can do this to you.
hug your neck there, and
I do workers' comp insurance. Don't kill me. We write workers' comp, but not that much. Teresa, do you know Jacob? Yes. He's in my office every single day. If he didn't insure women, would that be a type of redlining? Maybe.
Ooh,
I don't
maybe.
know. My wife's a hairdresser and she's doing fine.
Dan said I had 5 sisters.
Ooh.
And he still had the best hair.
Don't let them in the master bedroom, Ronnie.
I don't.
I got to roll. I know we got to roll too, but I'm trying to get to the bottom because
All right,
there's
then, Tom.
Denise's channel. Thank you very much for sharing that.
Bone tired. Bone
Almost
tired.
9 o'clock here. Orb, I have got to go look back at that skunk ape. What's that?
The Rougarou. It's the skunk ape's one down in
Oh.
Florida.
Serial killers and Bigfoots. Why weekends exist? Exactly. Bigfoot.
Yeah, I've been researching it. I actually
Nice.
watched the doggone movies the other day, just
Thank you.
watching both of them. And it's going to be very interesting. Now, hopefully we can come back down to Shreveport and maybe we'll stop off at one of the restaurants that I've been wanting to vlog, maybe Herbie K's or something like that. So it's going to be a good trip.
Lots of orbs. I see them great on the TV. Like you got to go back and watch last week's and a couple of weeks
before,
ago.
good
It was
Lord.
like so many, a ton of them. But all right, guys, it's that time.
All right, guys.
I think we're
Until next week, I'm still debating. I will let you know maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, whether I'm going live or not. Teresa will not be here. She's going on a little trip, and we're proud of her. She's going on a trip. She earned it. It's all good. And until next time, you are more than welcome to do that amongst yourselves.
Well, sad news is
It's over.
it's over.
We hate to see you go and say goodbye.
And
It's good.
thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and the notification bell.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.